In 1938, Orson Welles had a Halloween theatrical special on CBS Radio that was a reenactment of an H.G. Wells book, War of the Worlds, in which a devastating alien invasion was taking place. Now today, we get our news from our phones. We get it from Twitter, we get it from news source there. But my parents' generation, they were TV, right? TV was how they got their news. And my grandparents' generation, it was radio. Well, back in 1938, if you had tuned in late to the Orson Welles' presentation, you would have just heard Earth being attacked. And so many people, were in a panic because this was such a realistic representation. They didn't know, they didn't have the warning at the beginning. And so they were fearful. And you know what? I can think of no better analogy than what's going on in the world today than this. We are hearing stuff online from somebody that's not worthy news source, and it throws us in a tizzy. So here are my thoughts on making good decisions in today's world and getting information from it. Number one, the market is better at predicting the news than the news is predicting the market. And so we get information that's coming to us. And number one, it's probably late. Like if we're hearing something, the market's already reacted to it. And then number two is that what we're seeing and reading may not be true, or there's somebody's slant on it. And really the news that we're hearing right now, like social media, they don't care about helping us. They just want us to have their attention, to get more views, to get more likes. Whatever they're putting out there is probably a little bit more controversial and meant to sway our emotions. So my thought is be careful what you're watching and reading, because the algorithm will show you more of that and it influences you. Point number two, how do you react in times of stress? What does your body physically do when you see the market is down 1,000 points? I would have a system in place to deal with this. And so my own system, when things aren't going great, is I have an appreciation journal. And so I'll write down all the things I'm grateful for. Hey, I got a great wife. My kids, we tried for years for kids and now we've got kids. We've got a house. And so I started going through the things that are really great in my life. And that really helps me out. When things are bad, like, in April this year, when the market dropped 10% in 2 days, I thought of ways of like, hey, what would happen for this to turn around, right? I started thinking of the positive. It's like, we have to get some trail deals done. That ended up happening. The rhetoric would have to back off. I started thinking like, hey, what would turn this around? And it puts me in a positive mindset. Point number three is the things we're worrying about today, likely we're going to forget in the future, right? Like the stuff that's going on. And my grandma used to say, 99% of your problems will have no effect in your life. And that is true. We're worrying creatures. The 2008 financial crisis, everyone was worried that the next drop was going to be a financial crisis. And it wasn't. It was the pandemic. That was the virus that caused the next big recession. Just after the pandemic, people were going to morph. The things that we're looking at today probably aren't going to be the things that are going to move the market. It's going to be something different that we're not seeing. So everyone right now is talking about the tech bubble or the AI bubble. It may not be the AI bubble that's the next big thing out there. So what we're worrying about and focusing on today probably isn't that important. It's probably something else that's going to come around. So I hope you like that. Have a great day.